Hey, what's up everyone? This is Silver Slayer. Thank you for tuning into this video. Silver is setting up for a huge move. There's a lot of potential, and 2019 lit a fuse. Today I'm going to be going over an article from Seeking Alpha mentioning the several different factors and variables that are coming into the world of precious metals, more specifically in the silver market, and why this is going to be a huge year for silver. So before we start, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe if you're new, because I do post daily videos. So some of the things this article highlights is that there's convictions, guilty pleas, and indictments in 2020. Gold will lead the way. Silver mining stocks says higher, and a move above $21.10 could cause a stampede. So, link to this article will be in the description. Let's jump into it. Silver was trading around $18 per ounce level on the final session of 2019. The price was above that level at the end of last week. So, the precious metal that has a history of wild price volatility and at times traded to an all-time peak of $50.36 in 1980 and reached $49.82 an ounce in 2011. From 1985 through 2005, silver never traded above the $10 per ounce level. The last time we saw silver below $10 was in 2008. So kind of just giving a history. A lot of people forget this. In the last 30 years, silver's been $50 twice. So in the next 10 years, who knows where it could go? I mean, 10 years ago, silver was $50. So in 10 years from now, it could easily be heading towards that $50 range, especially reflecting upon what was happening when silver was $50 in 2011. Stock market volatility, recession looming, dollar index, a lot of stuff, fear and uncertainty in the economy, the political side as well. Same thing is happening right now in our economy, so I would not be surprised if silver is setting up for something huge. So it goes on to say, after silver reached a high that was only 54 cents below its record high in 2011, a correction took the silver market to a low of $13.63 in late 2015. The shock of the Brexit referendum in 2016 caused speculative buying to lift silver to the $21 level in July of that year, which continues to stand as the technical target for the precious metal. So, even though gold broke out above its 2016 peak in 2019, silver could only manage to rally to $19.54 in that continuous futures contract. And we remember that about 6 months ago when it almost broke to that $20 level. Might have been a little bit sooner than 26 months ago. But anyways, as we move into a new decade, silver looks posited to trade over $20 per ounce in 2020. So, that's a very large statement to come out with. I mean, easily $20 silver could be headed this way, but not only that, it's also possible because of the given variables. The 2020 presidential election, Trump's impeachment, Iran tensions. We might be going to a war with Iran. We have the Hong Kong protests. We also, not only that, we have the U.S.-China trade war, the negotiations that are going to be reaching a partial agreement in a couple weeks, but who knows where that's going to lead. It's a back-and-forth ping-pong battle between that. So there's a lot of different things that could easily push silver in a very, very highly potential spot. It's definitely sitting pretty right now, and it's a ticking time bomb. So silver mining stocks tend to outperform silver during bullish periods. At the end of 2019, silver mining stocks could be telling us that the price of the metal is heading for $20 at the start of the new decade. So here, 2019 lit a fuse. At the end of 2019, silver was just below the $18 per ounce level on the nearby COMEX March futures contract. The monthly chart highlights that silver futures traded to the highest price since 2016, and in the year that ended on December 31st. Silver rose to $19.54 early in September, but the price corrected and declined to a low of $16.46 because there was no stability there. Anytime you want a metal or a market, whatever your investment is, to appreciate, you need it to have some corrections, some dip-offs, but not to that degree. It has to be gradual. Then they have to be buybacks, sell-offs, corrections. There's dips. That's healthy for a market. That's where it builds stability. That's where it builds its support lines, and that's where it can really gain some momentum. When it's just sitting at a certain level and then it explodes, then that's a huge sign there's going to be a huge crash afterwards. So anyways, so the beginning of 2020, the price momentum and relative strength indicators were both above neutral territory on the monthly chart, and both displayed an upward trajectory. Open interest at 231,255 contracts on January 2nd was rising the price, which tends to validate a bullish trend in a futures market. Monthly historical volatility at 21% was not far below the highest level of 2019 in the silver market, so already things were taking place. After reaching a high of $21 in July of 2016, silver traded in a range from $13.86 to $18.47. I actually remember that very vividly. From 2017 through June 2019, the move to $19.54 was a technical break to the upside. The price action that followed over final months of 2019 was a correction and consolidation period in silver futures markets, but the price never moved below $16.46 per ounce. So here's convictions, guilty pleas, and indictments in 2020. Many market participants believe that silver market is manipulated by a cable of banks and governments work to hold the price of the precious metal down. I am not at all convinced that here is an overwhelming conspiracy to depress the price of silver and gold. So meanwhile, 2019 was a year of ubiquitous price manipulation, and silver resulted in more than a handful of indictments. And this is talking about all the people that were spoofing JP Morgan, the Dutch bank, Merrill Lynch. These were people that were placing false buy orders on these exchanges, canceling them before they went through, placing millions and millions of dollars of orders, tricking people into thinking that silver is being bought up, so then it was manipulating the price, and they got caught. 3 of their employees actually were arrested, so it is a punishable crime now, and it's definitely sad to see this, but we know that this is going on, and we have not caught everyone. Not only JP Morgan, not only the Dutch bank, not only Merrill Lynch, but there's several other companies, and probably has been going on for several years. So they are looking into it more, but that's a little backstory on what they're talking about right there. The U.S. Department of Justice lowered the boom with RICO and additional charges related to spoofing and other manipulative activities in the gold, silver, and other futures markets. While some of those charged pleaded guilty, others continue to proclaim innocence and should face trials in 2020. Moreover, the DOJ, the CFTC investigations are ongoing. The prosecutors have had those charged under the hot lights to extract information that would lead to a higher level offenders. So it's interesting to see where this is going to be taking place, because if silver is being manipulated and being controlled to some degree, and this starts to really, people really start to get their crimes or the punishments handed to them, it might scare off people to be doing it. So I guess pursue, so openly. And if this could put some type of standard or some type of stagnant push on spoofing or illegal activities in these markets that are so easily manipulated, especially since there's so much speculation, this could let silver's natural price start to fall through, which I'm hoping is going to do. Obviously, we're never going to be able to control this whole situation. That's like saying that we're going to be able to clean all the streets from crime and drugs. That's not possible. It's always going to be going on behind the scenes. When there's a dollar to be made, people are going to make it, regardless if it's illegal or if it's legal. So that's just where that stands, but hopefully this will be better controlled at least. So we could see, so here we go. Spoofing, manipulations, conspiracies between traders and sales professionals are illegal, immoral, and unethical behavior. We could see the institutions themselves in hot water for not supervising employees, or worse yet, or condoning, encouraging their behavior in the interest of profits. So I think that even it's not like JP Morgan's employees were the bad ones. JP Morgan itself knew what's going on. Not only have they've done this several times, by the way. JP Morgan's a shady company. They also did the same thing with Bitcoin, called Bitcoin a scam. Then when Bitcoin shot down because JP Morgan was telling everyone to sell all the Bitcoin and don't buy it, then they ended up buying millions and millions of dollars in Bitcoin. It was public record, public data on the blockchain. I made a video about it a couple years ago. So and they got caught with millions of dollars in misprinted gold bars that were going to be sold on the black market. So this stuff is not new. They know what they're doing. It's not a moral company whatsoever. So, anyways, here it goes on to say that gold's going to lead the way. And if you ever do want to see what silver's going to do, all you have to do is look at what gold's doing, because gold is silver's big brother, and usually silver follows suit with a couple weeks or a couple months afterwards. So it's just going over some of the charts of the gold and silver ratios. It's talking about the ratios at 85 to 1 right now at the beginning of 2020. It should be around the average of the 55 to 1 level, which is still extremely low compared to the 95 to 1s, the 85 to 1s we've been seeing for the last year. And here's talking about some of the stuff. So anyways, if you did want to keep checking out this article, link will be in the description. I'm going to wrap this video up here. I don't like my videos going too long, just to keep it in a timely manner, but I hope you guys did enjoy it. I hope you guys found some benefits, some education and information in it. And if you did, make sure to smash the like button. Make sure you subscribe for new, because I do post daily videos. This was Silver Slayer. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'll see you guys soon. Peace.